with 8:40 to go in the first quarter. Williamson, top McCollum. CJ has 5 made threes in Portland, along with Murphy. Now Herb, bumped by Ellis, still gets to the rack, and that's a goaltend on Harrison Barnes. As Herb went in with a right hand, and they were just a little late, were the Kings.
Herb is doing a much better job of turning the corner and being aggressive on offense. Again, making himself a guy that you've got to guard all the way to the hoop.
Pels have started out 5 of 9 from the floor, 1 of 4 from distance, 1 of 5 for the Kings, and 0 of 1. Remember, they're going to jack up a ton of threes. They've only taken 1 to this point. On cue, Harrison Barnes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They're going to shoot him.
Exactly. So, again, they're going to make them because that's what they do.
Yeah, they shoot them. They shoot them well. They shoot them in volume.
11-5 New Orleans. Now McCollum left at the top. Fakes the 3. Now step back, take a straightaway 3. Rinsed.
Hey, what? CJ, since Brandon Ingram's been out 10 games, CJ's averaging 27 points a game.
Fox to the rim. Oh, he missed a scooping lefty layup. He went right by Herb Jones. Now McCollum, front court right. Get it down on the baseline. Z, one-on-one with Sabonis. Child's play.
Cook, Z.
Float right over the 7-footer. And Mike Brown has to take a timeout.
Yeah, they're not a spectacular defensive team anyway in the paint. But when you got Zion Williamson against anybody in that situation one-on-one, give it to him and let him work.
Quick start for New Orleans. 7:36 left first quarter. Pelicans 16, Kings 5 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King.
We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe. I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was one that said that.
Oh, it was funny.
Oh.
It was punny.
Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King.
My smoothie.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Brooks and Dunn Reboot 2024 Tour.
I'll play something country.
The best-selling duo of all time. Live. With David Lee Murphy.
A little dust on the bike.
And Ernest.
Good day for flowers.
May 16th, Smoothie King Center. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Brooks and Dunn Live.
A lot of other fans gonna be like, "Oh, I did not know he had that," like the young people say, in his bag.
Oh, Zion's going to do a whole lot of hold my beer in the playoffs.
The full season courtside ticket plans for the 2024-25 season are your chance to get up close to all the on-court action all season long. With floor seats, you'll get exclusive club access with all-inclusive food and beverage service, plus a view of the player tunnel. More information on courtside ticket plans and to join the full season plan wait list, visit pelicans.com/premium. Raph and JD back in the capital city of Sacramento, California. Quick start for New Orleans, leading the Kings 16-5 with 7:36 left first quarter.
Held fairly warm offensively, 7 of 11 from the field, and even better, 10 points in the paint, 5 of 6. And you figure that's going to be an advantage for New Orleans anyway, but you like to see them really stretching it out here early.
And no changes have been made for New Orleans. I'm very curious to see how the rotation is going to be now when Jonas comes out of the game and Larry Nance is not. He is out for personal reasons tonight.
I'm going to think Jonas's stint is going to extend here early if he's not in foul trouble.
All right, Sabonis had it knocked away by Williamson into the backcourt. He tried a handoff. Now Harrison Barnes will drive in and pull up from 10 and get the roll. Chicken salad. Again, quick hands defensively, though, for New Orleans.
They can't come out with it, but Zeke still did a nice job of staying in front of him to force the jumper.
Williamson, guarded by Sabonis, who's backpedaling. That's not a good idea. Shovels it to Murphy. Trey drives into the lane, floats it up teardrop style, and he missed it off the window. Rebound Sabonis.
Yeah, that's the bonus Zion Williamson matchup. It's going to be interesting.
Fox mid-range, good, with a left hand. So I was going to mention in that game in January, two things that I'll not mention tonight during the game. As McCollum's got it. Left corner now, Murphy back to Jones. Jones bumped by Murray, drives in and one with a lefty scoop.
Oh, offensive foul.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay. Well, I'm going to make my point. Number one is we were up by 50. 112-62. I'll never forget that as long as I live. And our stat man, Scott Marsh, because I literally went, "Are we up 50?" He held a yes in front of my face. I never thought I'd say it in my life. The other thing is De'Aaron Fox had 3 points that day.
Yeah.
That ain't happening tonight.
No, it's not.
Harrison Barnes for 3, front iron. Rebound Valanciunas. 16-9 New Orleans, 6:05 left in the first quarter. Deep right wing is McCollum. He'll go up top now, chests it to a slashing Z.
There.
Hangs in, misses the shot, tipped up, ball on the deck, and Ellis saves it in the far corner.
You get some mismatch, but you got to take a better shot than that, see.
Now Ellis avoids an intercept. He'll drive in, missed a scooping lefty layup. Ball deflected, and Herb's got it on the baseline.
Got away with one there. See, went for the gamble on the steal on the perimeter and didn't get it.
Now Herb Euros in again, and this time misses the lefty scoop. We're getting to the rim. You got to make shots.
Yeah.
Murray's got it. Right elbow.
No.
Oh, boy. Trey took the bait and leaned into him. So quick start is gone.
Again, easier said than done. Trap, challenge, but don't lunge. When you lunge, if it's a savvy offensive player, he's going to jump into you and take the foul.
We're going to have subs for both teams here as Keegan Murray checks in it's Keegan Murray at the line, averaging 15 a game.
And Trey's talking to the official now saying he lunged into me. Well, you know what? But you're not vertical. You extended toward him. You made that an easy call.
So Jose Alvarado first off the bench for New Orleans in the place of C.J. McCollum. Again, Valanciunas, I think as long as Sabonis is on the floor, Jonas is playing.
Might as well. And again, you don't have Larry Nance, so you probably will extend his minutes.
So again, you had that quick start. Now it's a 6-0 run for the Kings. 16-11 Pelicans. Murphy trying to post up Valanciunas, who has it left of the lane. Barnes is on him. Barnes is all over him. Now the double. Up top Herb. Straightaway 3. Around and down.
Yeah, you got two matchups that you have to like. Harrison Barnes trying to guard JV, and you've got Sabonis trying to guard Zion Williamson. So you got two that you really should like a lot.
Pels are now 3 of 6 from distance. Sabonis in deep, lost it. Ball on the deck. He's sitting on the baseline when he got it back.
And JV helps up his countrymen.
They have known each other since Sabonis was a tyke.
You can't be helping up opponents. I don't care who he is.
Well, I'm going to give JV that. I'm going to give it to him. Maybe he's got it again. Same spot, left block. There's the double. Throws it out long. Nearly stolen, but Herb's got it. Whip it out to Jose. Fingers the seams for a white ring. 3 down.
It's going to be easy. If Harrison Barnes is going to guard Jonas Valanciunas, they're going to have to double team him. And all he's got to do is make the right play.
Davion Mitchell had it, got it to Sabonis, deflected by Herb. Somehow Sabonis got it back. And now Keegan Murray, screened by Sabonis, straightaway 3. No good. Tipped up by White, taken by Alvarado, who's pushing the pace. Flip it to Murphy. Stop, pop, left wing 3. No foul. Yes.
That is such a smart play by Jose Alvarado. Kind of lofted that one to Trey. Let him run under it for the open 3, and not a good foul on that.
Colby Jones,
that's
the rookie out of Xavier, commits the foul, and that's going to put Murphy on the line shooting three.
I mean, you'd love to see it if you're the Pelicans, obviously, but not a smart foul to commit.
First one is good. So Pels lead 23-11 now with 4:03 left in the first quarter. You answered their 6-0 with a 7-0 of your own with 2 more free throws pending.
Well, this is the way you answer, especially on the road. You know, you've got to do what you can to keep the crowd out of it. And this can be quite the rowdy crowd. I already hear the cowbell.
They have passed out little purple beams around the arena tonight as a giveaway. Trying to light the beam here as Murphy makes all three. Pels up 25-11. Or we had a double dribble or a carry on Colby Jones. Great defense by Herb.
Yeah, Herb harassed him into it.
So the turnovers are now 3 for the Kings. Pels have 5 points off turnovers. It's a 14-point lead with 3:50 to go in the first.
And look, Pels are averaging 26 points off turnovers.
Wow. They left Murphy open. Right wing, and he just buried another three.
He ain't the one to be leaving open. Coming off a 5 for 12 from 3 performance against Portland.
Now Barnes for 3 right side. No good. Rebound Valanciunas. Outlet Alvarado. 12-0 run for New Orleans, looking for more. Jose just across the timeline. Left-hand dribble. Get it to Trey again for a heat check. Yes, sir. He hit it from Stockton.
Cook him, Kenneth. He is wide open.
Wide open. And dare I say, the Boo Birds are out in the first quarter here in Sacramento. Timeout on the floor. Trey Murphy's got 9 straight points. 3:19 left in the first. Pels are up 31-11 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest names in the NBA are on NBA Today with Justin Termini and Eddie Johnson.
We're talking here with Nate McMillan, former Blazers, Sonic Pacers, and Hawks head coach. What's your take on Embiid coming back this late in the season, Coach?
Conditioning is going to be the big key because you just can't duplicate, playing in practice and, playing in a game situation.
NBA Today, weekdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, only on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the all-new SiriusXM app.
This is PGA Tour Pro Smiley Kaufman, and I'm happy to announce that you can now hear me on SportsGrid Radio. Just in time for the Masters, I'm bringing my show, The Smiley Show, to Channel 159, where I'll catch up with other golfers, athletes, and celebrities.
John Rahm becomes the 4th Spaniard to win at Augusta.
Join me every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. in the East on SportsGrid Radio. Channel 159 in your car and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Netflix is a Joke Radio brings you exclusive comedy specials and stand-up from Netflix's massive library from the world's biggest comedians.
He's Mick Jagger. I pitched him a joke and he went, "Not funny."
We give you unparalleled access to Netflix's top premieres. And join Tom Papa and Fortune Feimster every day for interviews with the biggest names in comedy. Netflix is a Joke Radio, Channel 93. Search comedy on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
There is no competition in soccer quite like the UEFA Champions League. And it's on SiriusXM FC. Kylian Mbappe delivering when it matters most. The stakes are higher now in the knockout stage, where one goal can transform a club's trajectory. Jude Bellingham's driving scores! And one performance can turn a star into an immortal. Erling Haaland has 5! It's the Champions League knockout stage, and all the top matches are on SiriusXM FC 157 and the all-new SiriusXM app.
Money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
3:19 left first quarter. Pels up 31-11. The distribution of tonight's game to our radio affiliate station provided via satellite by the Satellite Center the official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah, there is not a number that isn't favorable for the Pelicans right now, but I'll give you 2. 3 forced turnovers for 8 points and 6 of 9 from 3, including the last 9 points by Trey Murphy, all threes.
All right, Mike Brown trying to push the right button here. He puts in Sasha Vezenkov and Alex Len. Vezenkov was DNP-CD in their game in Oklahoma City a couple nights ago as Fox just loses it.
Oh, here we go.
Steal Z. Showtime, baby. Throw it down with the right hand.
Never time.
And again, Fox tries to make a spin move, and Zion's there.
Well,
He just picked his pocket.
Yeah, he got loose with it. He lost it, and it was a gift turnover. That's an offensive foul.
On Alex Len, setting a screen. It is, trying to think of the word, it's restless in here right now.
Yeah, I mean, when the Pels have the ball, it's like a Sunday church league. Pretty quiet. Let's keep them that way.
I agree.
Keep them disgruntled.
All right, so Dyson Daniels will check in for Herb. Again, our defensive pressure has been relentless. Pels are on a 17-0 run here.
With 3 minutes left in the quarter.
Keep the hammer down. CJ back in. Get it to Alvarado trying to post up Jonas. He's got it left of the lane. Let's see what Alex Len can do against him. He's pounding him, backing him down. Spins left, baseline, short, foul Alex Len. They let everything go.
You talk about a water buffalo dance. I mean, those two guys were banging and banging and banging, and I'm sure the facility was shaking. And then they called a touch foul at the end.
Yeah. I mean, that's playoff basketball. Now, he got him on the left wrist.
But, I mean, all the body contact leading up to that could have been 1, 2, 3, 4 fouls.
As Jonas misses his second consecutive free throw.
All right, baby.
I mean, if you're going to make the gyrations, you got to make the free throws.
Hey, wait, the fans get crumble cookies with 2 consecutive missed free throws.
Going to give it to them early here tonight?
No, those crumble cookies are about as expensive as a ticket.
Ooh, that is a deep groan.
I mean, when you think about it, though, he missed 2 straight, right?
Not consecutively on the same trip. 34-11.
Trying to give away somebody's crumbles. It ain't mine.
Fox driving hard on Alvarado, spins in the lane, a little double clutch, and floats it up with the left hand. So De'Aaron Fox now has more points than he did in that game in January.
Jose didn't stay in front of him. He gambled and missed.
Now they get it right back to Jonas again. Left of the lane. Backing down Len. Here we go again. Head fake. Running right-hand hook. Didn't get the roll. Fight for the rebound. That's off Len, huh? No, it's off of Valanciunas.
I watched the Nature Channel, and 2 hippos dance like that. I mean, this is...
They are
There's
going...
got to be some fouls there.
No, evidently not. Mitchell lays it in with a left hand.
I mean, I guess the good thing is if they're going to allow you to play, then you play through it on both ends.
I'd like to see Jonas start making those shots, though. Been a little cold from those short ones. Trey, he's driving hard. Hooks it out in the corner. Dyson, flip it up top, Jose. Straight away free.
Ooh. Almost an air ball.
Almost. It hit the bottom of the backboard. Now Fox. Whip it out to Vezenkov. Bricks and left wing 3. Rebound high in the air. Dyson Daniels. Pels up 34-15 as McCollum is hacked as he made a spin move he ain't getting up.
Hold on.
He's on his back. So maybe they put Vezenkov in to take out McCollum.
He's flexing his right leg.
That's not good.
Maybe knee contact or something.
But he's okay.
Maybe need a thigh.
He's going to flex that out, hopefully. They should be over the limit. Nope, they had 1 to give. 1 to give.
I'll have to put a little Robitussin on that and keep it moving.
All right, Valanciunas is going to take his first break of the quarter with 1:12 left.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl.
Dyson's got it. Out long to McCollum. Pounded by Mitchell. Got a pick from JRE. Drives into the hole. Kick it to Dyson. Extra pass Trey. Fly by Mitchell. Step back straight away 3. That's too strong. You could tell when he left his hand. So Fox will take a left wing 3 and hit that. And it's 34-18.
Well, that's a good screen by Trey Lyles to get him open. A 7-0 run by the Kings. That's a really good screen by Trey Lyles.
Game of runs. 40 seconds left in the quarter. JRE throws it to nobody. Try to get Murphy. So you played a pretty solid first quarter. Don't let it all go haywire here in the last minute.
Well, Trey faked him out. He went for the back cut, but then he stopped, and JRE bounced it, thinking he was going to continue on it.
And somebody pick up Fox because he's going to let one fly here. He's straight away. There he goes. And Jose fouls him shooting a three. I mean, I called it before it even happened. That's a bad foul.
Yeah.
So you're going to give him 3 free throws here. So you had a 23-point lead, and that is whittled quickly.
Well, he commits that foul on a shot that you're not going to block.
Fox has made 300 free throws this year. He's 73%. So tough ending here to the first.
And
you were in complete control.
Yeah, you don't want to see this guy get going. The last 4 games, he's averaging 30, shooting 43% threes, and 4.5 assists, and about 2 steals.
30.5 seconds left in the quarter. And again, you're going to give up 3 cheap points here.
Yeah, 3 cheap points, the 2 for 1, everything that could be bad about that one pretty much was bad.
This will be a 10-0 run. So that 23-point lead went to 13 quick. Kessler Edwards is checked in. He didn't play against Oklahoma City. So Fox makes them all 34-21. Get a bucket here. Notice they started making the run because you stopped making shots. McCollum left of the center circle, guarded by Mitchell, still dribbling with 10. Now right of the center circle with 7. Still dribbling. You got to do something here with 3.
Get it up now.
CJ crosses over.
A foul.
Running right-hand floater. Missed that. And now Fox is going to go coast to coast here to end the quarter. Yep, and we follow with 1.1. What a disaster. What a disastrous way to end the quarter. So we're going to give up now a 12-0 run in about a minute and a half. But it's all about the shots. The shots aren't falling anymore. That's the difference.
Well, the shots aren't falling, but the shot selection has not been fantastic either.
Man, 34-22.
No,
maybe the Pels just got too comfortable with a big lead.
Yeah, I mean, it was 34-11.
23 points.
Exhaled a little too soon.
12-0 run. 11-point lead. So just inbound it and get back to the bench and regroup. Don't do anything crazy here, and we won't. All right, we'll head to the second. 34-23 New Orleans on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Janet Jackson presents Together Again, live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit JanetJackson.com.
Pels fans, did you know the best burger in New Orleans is actually in Metairie? Atomic Burger has become a fan favorite thanks to big, exciting flavors. People love their bacon jam burger, their Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and their Nutella marshmallow shake. Plus, they do everything right. They grind their beef in-house every day, hand cut their fries, and they won't start cooking until you place your order. Started right here in Louisiana, Atomic Burger has locations in Metairie, Baton Rouge, and Prairieville. Check them out.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Every fan of every team.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who follows LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid in the app. Every warrior who's ready to go to battle over 3-point percentages. Every streetwear king who's here for the tunnel fits. Every young buck, nugget, and grizzly who wants to take a peek behind the scenes of the league. and everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth. Download the NBA app today. Available in the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is rough. I don't know if you've been there in a while. They look like they're trying to go to business and they can't.
All new material.
They filed for bankruptcy and they're still open. They called Blockbuster and they're like, how do you get out? We want out.
Nate Bargatze, May 30th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents. Don't miss Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Zion drives on Fournier, gets bumped, throws it up, got the roll with a left hand. Flex that left bicep, Z.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini.
Pels fans, tickets for the postseason are on sale today. We need you to pack the Smoothie King Center, bring all your energy and one NOLA vibe to our exciting matchups. Don't miss out on these amazing moments with your Pelican squad as we begin our championship quest. Secure your seats now by visiting pelicans.com/tickets. A win tonight assures no less than a 7 seed in the Western Conference for the Pels. Of course, you're still looking for top 6. 4 and 5 are out. That's been clinched with the Clippers and the Mavericks. They still don't know who's going to play who, where. But a win tonight that assures you of no worse than 7.
Yeah, and look, you want to get in the 6, obviously. You want to be in the playoffs. But 7, you are assured of a play-in game, at least one in New Orleans. And if you need both of them will be in New Orleans. So you put yourself in decent position to at least start at home.
All right, we start the second quarter. Sacramento with the ball and on a run. Fox for 3, absolutely. So it is now a 15-0 run for the Kings, and unfortunately, De'Aaron Fox is on fire.
Yeah, it's never going to be easy.
All right, now Zion's back into the game. Spins left on Len, powers it up and in with a left hand.
My goodness.
Back off, Alex. You're not going to get it done
he
there.
Went right through him. De'Aaron Fox has scored the last 10 Sacramento.
And now Mitchell tries a layup. No rebound, Z. Outlet to McCollum on the bounce feed. CJ, stop, pop. Left wing 3. Good.
Well, they didn't guard it. And that's good because Dyson Daniels flared to the left corner, so he forced the defender to make a decision. And the decision was to float with Dyson instead of pick up the guy with the ball.
2 threes from McCollum. That's significant. We'll tell you in a second. He's got 6 points. 39-26. Now Fox, double. Get it to Len. Whip it out left corner. 3-ball Lyles. Back iron, no good. Long rebound to Dyson. Pels are running. Jose, get it to a slashing Najee Marshall to the rack.
Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
I mean, Najee, hard to the rim, and the Pels out quickly. I mean, again, is this a game of runs or what?
Yeah, these teams are going back and forth. This is a 7-0 Pelicans run. So neither team, it seems, is going to run away and hide from the other.
10:42 left second quarter. New Orleans 41, Sacramento 26. Gus Cattingill will check on what the Warriors are doing in Portland when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy, the heart,
Here's your boy.
the wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King.
We is strong. It's my recipe.
Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe.
I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was one that said that.
Oh, it was funny.
Oh,
Punny.
Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King.
My smoothie.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Bulls beat the Pistons in Detroit. The Knicks won at the Celtics. And guys, the Warriors and Trailblazers, we know Portland plays hard. Start of the second, Warriors 24, Trailblazers 22.
All right, thanks, Gus. Keep an eye on that one. Of course, we'll be in San Francisco, Chase Center tomorrow night, where if everything plays out well for New Orleans, of course, it starts tonight. But, John, you would have a chance maybe to clinch that top 6 tomorrow. But, again, you can't do that unless you win this game tonight. We've got 10:42 left second quarter. Pelicans 41, Sacramento 26.
And the Pels apparently have locked back in on this game. 7-0 run. Zion Williamson comes back in, and he makes a power layup through Alex Lynn. And then you get a fast break layup from Najee Marshall. And you get a 3-point from C.J. McCollum. So hopefully the Pels have kind of rectified the situation.
And Najee missed the last 2 games with shoulder soreness, but he's back in there. Dyson Daniels, Jose Alvarado, C.J. McCollum, Zion Williamson, and Najee Marshall on the floor. Fox up top, Vazenkov, lefty free. Back iron, long rebound, Najee running the break. Watch out from behind. Najee.
It's the unforced turnover. He's looking for C.J. McCollum running behind him. He was too far behind to get that pass before it goes out of bounds.
So you turn it over on a fast break. Keon Ellis for 3. Right corner, good. Ellis made 8 threes in Oklahoma City, and many of them were just like that in the corner. That was a career high.
Ellis is out there to shoot threes. He takes 3 times as many threes as 2s.
So it comes off the turnover. Zion goes on Lynn. Lefty floater, no. He got to the rim. He just missed it. 41-29.
Lynn did a good job of staying in front of him.
Lyles for 3. Right wing. And it's a single-digit lead, 41-32. They've got to keep scoring.
They're going to shoot a ton of threes. And they're going to make, if they make their average of them, they're going to make about 16 of them.
Willie Green will take a timeout. 9:41 left in the second. 41-32 New Orleans on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler from NBA Weekend. We had ESPN's Evan Cohen on with us, and he said he thinks Damian Lillard won't be in Milwaukee for very long.
I don't think they're saying you have to get out of here. I think it's literally a human, professional sit-down. I don't think he's out. This doesn't work out. I think it's a mutual one-and-done for Dame Lillard in Milwaukee. As crazy as that may sound.
The best guests join me and Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time on NBA Radio, Channel 86, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hear the Masters exclusively on Sirius XM. Hi, this is Mike Tirico, and there's nothing like the Masters.
Rory McIlroy, he's thinking Grand Slam.
The beauty of the azaleas, the passion of the patrons, and the best golfers in the world vying for a green jacket.
It turned right into the cup for John Rahm.
It all makes for one of the most iconic weekends in sports. Live coverage of the Masters continues tomorrow at 2 Eastern on Masters Radio, Channel 92 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Massive news in the world of college basketball. John Calipari is leaving Kentucky.
When the sports world is talking, nobody gives you more perspectives than the experts of SiriusXM.
That is absolutely wild to me. Yeah, I was shocked.
Hear instant reaction on college sports radio.
This is about resources, and that's what the game is about now.
And expert analysis on SEC radio.
I don't know who doesn't win in this situation.
Live sports talk when you need it on SiriusXM and the SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA radio on Sirius XM.
Okay.
Pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
Where are you going? Block him!
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Let's go.
You ready, hotties? She's coming. Megan Thee Stallion.
Bougie, ratchet.
Hot Girl Summer Tour.
Real hot girl.
Live in New Orleans. Smoothie King Center, June 10th. With special guest, Glorilla. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm about to stress him.
Hot Girl Summer Tour. For more, hit up MeganTheeStallion.com.
Join us for the Pels regular season finale this Sunday, April 14th. We'll battle the Lakers. To celebrate the best fans in the NBA, we'll be throwing a pregame party in Dave Dixon Drive. Fans in attendance will receive a special Jazz Fest-inspired flag designed by Jazz Fest sign artist Nan Parati, courtesy of Drums, while supplies last. Secure your tickets now by visiting Pelicans.com/promotions. Again, if you go down all the scenarios, this, that, I don't see any way we're going into that game where it's not going to mean something for somebody.
Absolutely. And really, look, that's the way you want it. I like it that way. I like teams having to play for something in the last game of the season. If you can't already clinch it, you have something to play for.
All right, Pels ball out of the break. Trey Murphy, up top Zion Williamson, handed off to C.J. McCollum. Chest it to Trey, wide open left wing three, back iron, and the rebound is tipped by Trey Lyles out of bounds, far side. So they are leaving Trey wide open. I wouldn't suggest that, but he's just 3 for 6. He's missed 3 of them.
Yeah, but you put the 2 3-point shooters out there together, you get a screen for CJ. He comes off. He finds Trey who's open, and that's why, because you got to help off on the other 3-point shooter.
Herb Jones back into the game. Now Zion's got it. Bounce feed, and it's stolen anyway. De'Aaron Fox dunks it in. Fox second in the league, 2 steals per game. Another run. It's 8-0 bad guys, and the lead is down to 7.
Well, they have an 8-0 run in this quarter, had a 12-0 run in the first quarter to finish it.
Now Trey again, wide open, fakes the 3, kick it to McCollum, left wing 3, good.
And that is 3-pointer number 1,800 of C.J. McCollum's career.
And he went over 500 threes as a Pelican in Portland 2 nights ago. As Fox got into the purple paint, kick it out long, Ellis for 3, no good, fight for the board, Herb takes it away. Jones, front court, chest it to McCollum, left angle 3, yes.
Oh, Christian,
yes.
A 6-0 run by the Pels to counter the 8-0 run by the Kings, and we're going to need some Imodium in here if we keep on with all these runs.
Is anybody going to have any timeouts left by the time this game is over? Because Mike Brown just took another one. We'll take it as well. I got to take a breath after that one. 47-34, New Orleans leads Sacramento here with 8:27 left in the second quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
Where are you going? Block him!
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
So 3 balls have been raining in Sacramento here for New Orleans. 9 of 15 to start this game. 3 by Trey Murphy, now 4 by C.J. McCollum. Each of them have 12 points, and the Pels lead by 13 here with 8:25 to go in the third.
Pels already
with second, too.
15 fast break points in this game.
Sack ball out of the break. Keegan Murray, Ellis, Lyles, Sabonis back in, and Fox. And Valanciunas back in to guard Sabonis. As Fox will drive past everybody. Missed the shot, though. Sabonis will grab the rebound and lay it in, though. Yeah. That hurts.
I think the Pels were in a zone defensively in a bit of a scramble, and Sabonis gets that rebound over Trey Murphy's back.
So Sabonis now 2 points and 5 rebounds. It's his first bucket of the game. 47-36. Zion shovels to McCollum. He's on a heater. Sizing up Ellis. Bounce feed now left elbow Z. Lost it. And it's easily taken away by Ellis. Zion wanted a foul. He ain't going to get it. He better get back defensively. Sabonis will dunk it in. Zion's still in the backcourt. Now the front court.
I mean, the milk has been spilled, so you got to go ahead and play.
47-38. Now Z. I like angry Z. Right corner, Herb for 3. Nope. Weak side rebound taken by Sabonis after a tap by Valanciunas. Now Fox weaves through traffic, shovels it to Lyles, steps into a 3. Short, back tapped out to Herb Jones. Outlet to McCollum. CJ, bounce feed now, low post left Z. Doubled, tripled, goes up and down.
That's right.
Yep.
That's the frustration. Now you want to force something to happen. They play you well defensively, and you end up turning it over anyway instead of running your offense if you're Zion Williamson.
You know what he's going to have to do? Start pulling up middies.
Well, he's going to have to settle down. He's got to, take a deep breath. I think he's coming to the bench now.
Zion said something to Willie Green while he was walking back. Now he's staying on the floor. I was wondering if he got a little dinged up.
Yeah, it looks like he's shaking that left hand a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if Dyson's coming in for him or not.
Davion Mitchell chests it over to Murray. Pop a 3 right at the top. In or out. Zion, boy, he went up angry for that rebound. 47-38 Pelicans. 6:45 left second quarter. Williamson shugs off Mitchell. Get it to Murphy. Whip it to McCollum. CJ splits defenders. Kick it out to Z. Back to Murphy, left wing, 3-ball online, and hit again for Kenneth Murphy, the third.
Trey with the relocation. He's on the right wing. He swings over to the left as Zion is driving, and that's a wide open jumper.
15 for Murphy. Mitchell answers top of the key, straight away, in and out, pops up in the air and back down.
That's the home shooter's bounce.
Yes, it is. Pels have 10 made threes in the first half. You better keep making them. Bad pass, Herb. Easily stolen. Ellis drives. Lays it in.
Giving up the basketball, Pels now. Unfortunately, you need a timeout. That's 7 turnovers and 12 points scored off those turnovers. And now you're not even leading in the points off turnovers category.
Wow, everything you were dominating early on is completely flipped. And here's the worst part of it. You have allowed this crowd in the game because they were booing them in the first quarter. So, like I said before, is anybody going to have any timeouts left by the time this game ends? Because we just took another one. So we got 6 minutes left in the second quarter. This script has been flipped, and it's 50-43 now. Pelicans leading the Kings.
Yeah, Pels just need to tidy up a bit. Now Sacramento winning this quarter 20-16, but tidy up a bit. You don't need to be in a big rush offensively. I understand you like to play up-tempo, but one, you have to compose yourself if you're Zion Williamson. Make sure that you get the best look you can find offensively. And second, you got to hold on to the basketball because you're giving up runouts.
Well, Zion's
5-ball turnovers hurt.
Zion's turned it over 3 times in this game. Herb twice. That's 5 of the 7. And like you said, you wouldn't have believed it about 20 minutes ago that Sacramento was actually going to have more points off turnovers than the Pelicans, but that's the case, 12-11.
Yeah, Sacramento has settled down, and they're protecting the basketball, and the Pels are still playing loose and not protecting the basketball. So they've got to be a lot more diligent about that. And whatever it was that was bothering Zion Williamson, I guess it was something that required a substitution because Dicey Daniels is in for him.
All right, so Herb Well, with Murphy, McCollum, and notice now defensively they've stepped it up. McCollum for three, Klang's off to the left. Notice they're flying a little harder around defensively are the Kings now. We let them back in the game.
They're making shots.
We let them back in. Mitchell to Ellis. Ellis tried to drive. McCollum cut him off. Now shovels it to Keegan Murray. Spins right. Travel, they didn't call it.
He did.
Bounce feed to Sabonis. Backing down Jonas. Floats it up left hand, no. Rebound JV. Bell's up by 7 here. 5:20 to go in the second quarter. We got a ball game now, folks. McCollum. Flip it to JV at the nail. Jumper. Nice. Splashed.
Herb Jones wide open on the right wing, but JV says, I'll have this one myself.
Sabonis brings out the best in Valanciunas. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Harrison Barnes, left baseline. Oh, he nearly walked. Somehow found Mitchell for three. Wow. Right at the top.
There won't be a better pass than that.
Nope.
That's a wraparound pass uphill for an open three.
So Davion Mitchell's got 8 points on 2 of 2 from distance. They're 7 of 17. And it's 52-46. Lead just shrinks and shrinks and shrinks. McCollum, flip it up top, Trey. Fakes the three. Splits defenders, but a reach in on Keegan Murray, I believe.
Yeah.
Trey had a clean lane to try to ram it in, and that's wrist on wrist.
Pels had gotten deep into the shot clock.
Wow, they're going to call that a shooting foul?
That is not a That's not
I'll borrow a line from my friend. Well, what Gus just told me ain't good. Zion just went back to the locker room. He slipped and he fell on his left wrist. Just saw it on a replay.
Well, this team does not need any injuries, already shorthanded, but that's the cards you got.
Well, the next 4.5 minutes are going to be very interesting to see if Williamson comes back out, because if he does not, that is deep trouble. Deep trouble. Sabonis and 1. Foul on Valanciunas. After Murphy made the 2 free throws, it's 54-48. But if Zion Williamson doesn't come back, I don't know.
Well, you're taking away your best offensive player. that's that. I mean, he's the guy who scores the vast majority of your paint points.
So, again, you saw him talk to Willie Green when he was coming off the floor. Then he stayed in, and then he left, and he went right into the locker room. Sabonis clangs the free throw and rebounded with Murphy.
So everybody else is going to have to play a little bit bigger. You got to get even more production from Trey Murphy and C.J. McCollum and Jonas Valanciunas.
Again, you're running your offense through Williamson. Now you got to plan another way.
The offense is at half court now.
McCollum, shot clock at 4, drives in, off the glass, running floater, no. Jonas went over the back. They didn't call it. Sabonis the rebound. Up before Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Kick it to Mitchell. Good closeout. Now up top Fox. Down low Sabonis. Throws it up. No. Inside the restricted arc. Rebound Valanciunas is 6th.
Yeah, the Pelicans just basically having to gang up. But you got to be cleaner offensively. You can't start your offense at half court with 6 seconds left.
Dyson Daniels. Great bounce pass to Valanciunas in the lane. And he got clocked across the wrist by Davion Mitchell.
That's what you got to have. Dyson Daniels gets down low, and he's able to basically reverse it around and bounce past it to JV.
3:34 left here in a marathon second quarter. 54-48 New Orleans. Jonas has missed 2 free throws in this game. Not that time. So Valanciunas now 8.6 rebounds. He's already played 16 minutes. And he's going to play a lot more.
I was about to say, yeah. He
should be rested.
Yeah, he needs to stay out of foul trouble, and he needs to stay on the floor.
Played 20 minutes in Portland. Not that one.
Yeah,
and only played 4 in Phoenix.
I was about to say, a well-rested 4 in Phoenix.
And Pels up by 8 here with 3:25 left in the quarter. As Fox tried a crossover, and that got kicked by Murphy.
Yeah. All right, in that 2-3 zone. So let's see if they can plug it up here defensively from 3-point range.
Fox, Murray, Sabonis, Oh, man, he left Barnes. Nobody picked him up underneath the hoop. That was easy.
Well,
easy.
in the zone, and Jonas Valanciunas comes out high and gives up that space behind him.
56-50. I'm actually going to be impressed if we lead at halftime the way it's going. Daniels get it out to Herb. Extra pass McCollum. Splits defenders. Drives in. Righty layup off the top of the box is good.
That's tough stuff.
Ooh, Dyson got trucked by Fox. No call. And now Fox bounce feed low to Mitchell. Steal McCollum. Outlet pass to Murphy. Fox knocked that one away, though, far side. And it'll stay with New Orleans.
Yeah, that's a good thought by CJ. But if he holds on to that and leads the break, then he's 2-on-1. He tried to kick it out to Trey. And De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest guy in the gym.
You talk about closing speed. All right, so Pels will inbound it. We taking another timeout? Not going to have any timeouts left. Wow. All right, 2:44 here in the second. Pelicans 58, Sacramento 50, 60-second break on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King. We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe. I mean, you put a potato in yours. I was experimenting. Yeah, we picked up on that. Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect. Yeah, I was the one that said that. Oh, that was funny. Oh, honey. Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King. My smoothie.
Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
I mean, Chuck E. Cheese is rough. I don't know if you've been there in a while. They look like they're trying to go to business and they can't.
All new material.
They filed for bankruptcy and they're still open. They called Blockbuster and they're like, how do you get out? We want out.
Nate Bargatze, May 30th, Smoothie King Center. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com. Produced by Outback Presents. Don't miss Nate Bargatze, the Be Funny Tour.
All right, Sacramento's used 4 timeouts here in the first half. The Pelicans with 3. We've got 2:44 left in the second quarter. The Pelicans Radio Network. All right, Sacramento's used 4 timeouts here in the first half. The Pelicans with 3. We've got 2:44 left in the second quarter. Pels up 58-50. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
All right, Pels ball out of the break. Daniels, McCollum, who pops a nail jumper, and that's short. Long rebound, Keegan Murray. Get it out to Harrison Barnes. Barnes crosses over Daniels, gets to the rim, reverse layup. That's easy. 9 points for Barnes.
Yeah, they expect the help does come from Valanciunas, but it comes on the front side, and Barnes able to get underneath the hoop for the reverse.
Williamson is still in the locker room for the Pels. There's another just ridiculous turnover. Murray for 3. Front iron, rebound in by Sabonis. And like I said, I'm going to be shocked if we lead at halftime. It has completely fallen apart.
A live ball turnover. And it feels like every one of them has been a live ball turnover.
McCollum weaves through traffic. Kick it out to Dyson. Extra pass. Herb fakes the 3. Drives in. High off the glass. No. Back tapped out. And it's tipped to Murphy, who just knocked down a deep straightaway 3. That's the ultimate chicken salad.
Oh, that's a little volleyballing right there that worked out.
So it's 61-54. Trey Murphy's got 5 threes now and 20 points in the first half.
Kind of a quiet 20 and needed 20.
Barnes again.
Well, that defense
all alone in the paint.
That zone has come out a little bit too high, and Harrison Barnes just walking the baseline.
61-56, 120 left in the quarter. McCollum, bounce feed to Jonas. Extra pass Dyson. Takes a hesitated 3 right wing and knocks it in.
He who hesitates makes wing jumpers, I guess.
12 made threes for New Orleans in the first half.
He didn't look like he wanted to take that one. You got to drop that zone back a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Sabonis in deep, spins left, spins right, and Dyson just picks his pocket, ripped it away, and then throws it away. But Herb Jones got it back to Trey. Deep right wing 3. Air ball. Yikes. Again, how can you complain? He's 5 for 9 in the first half.
You can't. I mean, that's the guy you want taking the shots.
When he gets on those heaters, just every time he puts it up, you think it's going in.
You don't feel bad about that shot at all. It was early, but you don't feel bad about that shot at all.
All right, 40 seconds left in the second quarter. 64-56 Pelicans. Mitchell around a Sabonis pick. Kick it to Fox. Right wing three. Front iron. Back tapped out to Barnes. And now they'll reset it here. Barnes, show and go. Dumps it to Sabonis. Left-hand third arm.
If you can get any penetration against the zone, you're going to get a layup or a wide-open jumper, one or the other.
64-58, 20 seconds left. So you got to put it up here. Shot clock, game clock, 3 apart. Don't give it up. Take it down to the shot clock buzzer. No turnover. McCollum, dump it down. Oh, we got a bailout.
Yeah.
That is a bailout. Again, just as I said it, we were about to gift the turnover.
Yeah, I think they were holding Valanciunas on the roll.
Yeah.
Harrison Barnes has got him.
Barnes has him.
Yeah, he's got him hooked.
All right, but they had a foul to give. So now it's 6.2 seconds left.
And now you're guaranteed the last shot, though.
In theory.
Yeah. Let's not have a live ball turnover right here.
All right, Keon Ellis is in for Barnes. Herv's going to inbound at sideline left above the hash mark. Hell's up, 64-58. Inbound to McCollum. Mitchell on his hip. Bounce feed to Jonas. Drives in. He will brick a layup. Yikes. Again, please dunk the ball. Please dunk the ball. All right, well, quick start, bad ending, but you're up by 6 here at halftime.
Yeah, you're making your threes if you're the Pelicans, and so that's what's really keeping you in the lead because now you have given up the ball often enough, 8 turnovers, 14 points, to where you really help pull the Kings back into this game. So hopefully you got to be able to tighten up, hold on to the basketball, and we'll see what happens with Zion Williamson as we get into the second half.
Yeah, that's the concern right now. Zion left with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter, went into the locker room with an apparent left wrist injury and did not come back. So thanks, TNT. You've done it again. We'll take a break. Come back. Gus Cadgill, Pelicans at the half. New Orleans 64, Sacramento 58. Gus returns late night in New Orleans after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more, and I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
Maxwell in concert. The Serenade Tour. Saturday, October 19th at Smoothie King Center. Maxwell. With special guest Jasmine Sullivan. And October London. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Maxwell Live.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This season, there's going to be a new name on the court around here because good doesn't cut it. Rates not enough. Let's be extraordinary. Keesler Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of the New Orleans Pelicans. Be extraordinary. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
64-58 is your halftime score. Gus Kattengell, Jim Eichenhofer back in the Smoothie King Center studios here as well. Trey Murphy leads all scores with 20 points. He has 5 threes. Jim, let's start here because we talked about if he was going to be able to continue that. And quite honestly, the Pels up by as much as 23 have needed those threes, especially late in the second quarter, to maintain that lead.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see him have the kind of half that he had already tonight. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, Zion is obviously out with a wrist injury. Not sure yet the details of that or the significance of that. But, I mean, Trey had several heat check moments in the first half. You could tell the way he started the game that he was really feeling it. And he had a great game in Sacramento in the in-season tournament quarterfinal in December, and it seems like he's back to the same Trey Murphy we saw that in that game.
One of the things that we have seen is C.J. McCollum continue to shoot well. 4 threes, 14 points. Nice to see that he's playing well.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on a tear for quite some time now, for a couple weeks, maybe a game or two here or there we didn't shoot well. But other than that, I mean, he's been at a really high level for a nice stretch now. Yeah, Pelicans, great first half, 3-point shooting wise. That was really the thing that carried them to the 6-point lead that they have. I love the way they started the game defensively. They were up 9-0 right off the bat. And I know the Kings made a bunch of runs and obviously have made it a competitive game, but that the Pelicans set the tone with the way they started the game. And hopefully that'll be something that they can just keep the lead throughout the second half.
What was the main thing that you saw the difference between first quarter and second quarter?
I thought De'Aaron Fox finally got rolling kind of towards the end of that first quarter and put the Pelicans defense on their heels. It seemed like the Pelicans had a step or two edge on Sacramento in the beginning of the game, and then all of a sudden that kind of evened out. And, Sacramento was just able to get so many better looks at the basket. Sabonis also, I think, took advantage of the fact that Fox was getting into the paint. I mean, it's hard to keep Sabonis off the boards no matter what, but you give up some penetration and some guys getting into the middle of the lane, and it got even tougher for the Pelicans to keep him off the offensive boards in particular.
Quick NBA scoreboard and a highlight or two. When we come back, Pelicans lead at 64-58 at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King. We is strong. It's my recipe. Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe.
I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that.
Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was the one that said that. Oh, it was funny. It was punny.
Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King. My smoothie.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans. Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Finals, the Knicks defeat the Celtics 118-109. The Bulls beat the Pistons 127-105. At the half, 49-46. Warriors over the Trailblazers. Jim, a surprise there?
A little surprised that game is that close, but I mean, we saw the Pelicans were down 3 at halftime against Portland the other night, and the Trailblazers really weren't able to sustain how well they played in the first half. So we'll see if they can do that tonight, if they can play a 48-minute game instead of a 24-minute game against the Warriors.
5 minutes in the fourth, Rockets and Jazz knotted up at 1:13. We'll be back. Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network. Pels fans, did you know the best burger in New Orleans is actually in Metairie? Atomic Burger has become a fan favorite thanks to big, exciting flavors. People love their bacon jam burger, their Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and their Nutella marshmallow shake. Plus, they do everything right. They grind their beef in-house every day, hand cut their fries, and they won't start cooking until you place your order. Started right here in Louisiana, Atomic Burger has locations in Metairie, Baton Rouge, and Prairieville. Check them out.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work. And just like the Saints, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Hi, this is Quentin.
And this is Brianna.
A little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu.
My favorite thing is the last bite. The last bite is nice and juicy, and it's wrapped up in some crispy breading that keeps it nice and tasty. And being able to scoop up my Chick-fil-A sauce with it, it's just like the best part of the meal. It's an undefeated combo.
Order the chicken strips on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Let's go.
You ready, hotties? She's coming. Megan Thee Stallion. Hot Girl Summer Tour.
Hot girl.
Live in New Orleans. Smoothie King Center, June 10th. With special guest, Glorilla. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm about to stress him.
Hot Girl Summer Tour. For more, hit up MeganTheeStallion.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
64-58, Pelicans with the lead. We'll see what's up with Zion Williamson. 5-minute mark in the second quarter. He went down, grabbed and looked at his wrists, went into the locker room per TNT. They showed him running into the locker room. We haven't heard anything since then. If he doesn't or does come back, regardless, what is the key Jim I can offer for the Pels in the second half?
Yeah, I'm going to go with just getting back to the defensive intensity and effectiveness that you had in the first part of the first half. I mean, Sacramento ended up shooting 51% from the field in that half, which you would have never imagined based on the way that they started the game. So get back to the defense you played in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the game, and I think you'll be in good shape.
All right, we'll see what takes place. John DeShazer, Todd Graffanini will have the call when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The 2024 election on SiriusXM.
To fight for our democracy. That's been the work of my first term.
Thrilled to be back with thousands of proud American patriots.
Where every voice matters.
I'm as far left as you can get.
This president has not complied with his oath.
Left, right, center, decided or undecided.
We have to use our voices. We have to stand up for what we believe.
The only place for every perspective and your voice about your vote on SiriusXM.
They are among the greatest to ever play their sports.
Caitlin Clark is the all-time scoring leader.
They are legends and icons.
Larry Bird hit the shot with no second thought. I don't know how he did it.
And you can hear them right now on the all-new SiriusXM app.
We are here with Iowa superstar Caitlin Clark.
I'm so focused on winning. It's never anything I ever take for granted.
Here comes Larry Bird, the Hall of Famer, and he just won Legend of the Year.
Legend of the Year, isn't that something?
For access to the game's greats, we Rely on the leader in sports audio, Sirius XM and the Sirius XM app.
Amin Al-Hassan and Zach Harper bring you inside the front office on NBA Insiders.
The Bucks, even though they're struggling, as long as they believe in what's happening, that's the most important predictor for success. You can't just roll the ball out in the playoffs. But have to believe when the games start mattering that we're going to get another level from the Bucks.
Join NBA Insiders in the Executive Suite every Sunday, 10 to 1 p.m. Eastern on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Merging influences from Afropop to chamber music, Vampire Weekend helped reshape the sound of indie rock and alternative. As their fifth album, Only God Was Above Us, arrives, hear the story behind it.
I just started playing this riff. This had the feel of a good, simple pop song.
Alongside nearly 2 decades of indie classics. Vampire Weekend Radio, all month in the Sirius XM app.
There is no competition in soccer quite like the UEFA Champions League. And it's on Sirius XM FC.
Kylian Mbappe delivering when it matters most.
The stakes are higher now in the knockout stage, where one goal can transform a club's trajectory.
Jude Bellingham's driving scores!
And one performance can turn a star into an immortal.
Erling Haaland has 5!
It's the Champions League knockout stage, and all the top matches are on Sirius XM FC 157 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coaching Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Back in Golden One Center, downtown Sacramento, California. Todd Graffinini with you. John DeShazer alongside. 64-58 New Orleans. We'll start the third quarter. And JD, a little bit of a brief exhale. Zion Williamson has come back from the locker room. He is in uniform. It appears we'll start the third quarter.
Yeah, we've got to see how effective he's going to be, because obviously he was affected enough to go to the locker room. So let's see how efficient he can be. Obviously, Pels need him because they're being outscored 28-18 in the paint, and they were once winning this game scored in the paint. You know that is your main paint scorer. So hopefully he's back to being Zion Williamson that we know.
New Orleans led by Trey Murphy, who had 20 first half points. It's Trey's 12th 20-point game of the year. You needed all of them with the furious comeback. And would you have thought that you'd say, all right, we've got 12 threes, they've got 7 in this building, and you're hanging on with the 6-point lead?
Yeah, you'd have felt pretty good, but then the Pels got sloppy with the basketball, started turning it over. The line ball turnovers, 8 turnovers, 14 points. And that left a team that was a little bit dormant because they had 11 points scored off their turnovers, I think, in the first quarter. And you they made a couple of shots, and then they start getting some breakout layups, and the next thing you know, here it is, a 6-point game.
Each team with its starting 5 back out on the floor as we get set for the third quarter. De'Aaron Fox, Keon Ellis, Harrison Barnes, Domantas Sabonis, Keegan Murray for the Kings. Jones, Williamson, Valanciunas, Murphy, and McCollum for the Pelicans. Sacramento ball moving right to left to start the third quarter. Murray drives left, shovels it to Harrison Barnes. Trey Murphy on the switch. Barnes hard to the rack, got to the dotted line, and that's a layup. 64-60. That is now 30 points in the paint for the Sacramento Kings.
Harrison Barnes has scored 6 of them that we know of, a couple of uncontested layups behind the zone, and that little floater.
Z, lane bounce feed to McCollum. Spins left at the nail, drives in, running right in, floater no. Back tapped out by Sabonis to Murray. It's 1-on-1 with Trey Murphy.
And he will float it up. No, volleyball back and taken by Valanciunas, who's running the break. Bounce feed to Z. Z jump feed to McCollum. Wide open, right corner three. Absolutely.
Pels continue to rinse threes. Look, give that credit to Trey Murphy, who did not give up on that play.
And then we just give up a run out to the rim by De'Aaron Fox, who we foul.
You get a made three, and then they basically rush it right back down on you and get to the rim. And I understand De'Aaron Fox is a fast dude, but he shouldn't be that fast.
Well, I mean, that looked like the end of the quarter.
Yeah.
They're trying to beat a buzzer.
Yeah, that is not the transition defense you want to see.
Fox 17 first half points. First free throw is good. He's now 6 for 6 at the free throw line. He averages 26.5, and he's going to get there tonight, folks.
Don't think he's forgotten about scoring three.
I was so stunned when I saw that in the box score, I did not even want to say it out loud.
He was 1 for 10 from the field.
I couldn't believe it.
So don't you dare think he doesn't remember that.
67-62 as he makes them both. Pels up 5. We've never trailed. Led by as many as 23, and they were booing him here at Golden One Center. Now Z crosses over Sabonis, lefty floater. Scoop style is good.
I'm going to say that his wrist is okay then.
And then Fox loses it in the front court.
He
and
had
Fox
a couple of loose turnovers.
Fox is talking to the ref instead of getting back on defense. Herb Jones, right corner three. That's way off. Way off. And the rebound, Harrison Barnes up the floor, Sabonis. Do a little hop, step, and a jump and lays it in. And he traveled.
No, Trey yanks here from under.
I was right saying a hop, step, and a jump.
Yeah, he was looking for the contact, and Trey did a good job of just retreating and kind of yanking the chair from under.
That's exactly what he did. Ooh, boy. And then Trey took an elbow. They called traveling, not a foul, people. I mean, they think that Sabonis got called for a foul. It was a travel. Now Jones, show and go. Kick it to Jonas. Baseline jumper, 15 feet, left side and good.
De'Aaron Fox calls that. He went for the steal against Herb. Herb does the spin on him and drives down and finds Jonas on the baseline.
Valanciunas, 11 points, 7 rebounds. We leave Harrison Barnes wide open, but he bricks a three, but Murray runs it down. Back to Sabonis, shovels it to Fox. Extra pass Murray, another three. Line drive and good.
Second chance points. Long shots lead to long rebounds, but you got to collect those rebounds.
Murray's first three of the night. He's made as many as 11 this year. Now Z pulls up the little midi and gets the roll with help of rim and glass from the dotted line.
Z midi, as long as he's got this element of his game, it's going to be tough to stop him. I mean, this is at the broken line.
Yep.
But most times he's not guarded there. People are waiting for him at the rim. So if he makes that shot and adds it, and then maybe expands it out 2-3 feet.
And we were talking about in the first half, he's going to have to start pulling up. In his second attempt of the third quarter, he did just that. Now let's see how the wrist is for the free throw. It's good.
And it's nice to be able to go to that when your wrist might be a little bit sore.
All right, 4 of the 5 starters now in double figures. And Herb Jones, who was not, has 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. All right, Pels up 74-65 here. 9:20 to go, third quarter. Murray another three. That's barely off the front iron. Rebound Valanciunas, who's got 8. He's nearing a double-double.
Z's bringing it. Z's got 7 in the quarter so far.
Now Trey, after a throw around the perimeter, misses a left wing three. And it's taken by Barnes. So Murphy now 5 of 10 tonight. Murray drives into the left elbow, leans in, throw it over to Barnes. He'll go right baseline, get into the paint, float it up short. Rebound Valanciunas.
Jones might have got a finger on that.
Maybe.
That was pretty short to be that close.
Let's see if they credit him with a block. Valanciunas. Now Z, hard to the rack, floats it up. No. Jonas can't get there. Boy, he airballed that from 2 feet. Now Barnes, front court to Fox. Extra pass Murray. Good closeout Herb. Now low post left. Sabonis. And another walk for Domas.
I think JV
did it again.
JV got away with some contact on that one. He's basically laying on him when he makes the catch. Probably got him off balance. Oh, that's no doubt JV had both hands on him. And he probably got away with one.
I didn't see a walk, to be quite honest.
I don't think, if anything, JV got away with a foul.
That's 10 turnovers now for the Kings. Pels trying to get back up by double figures again. Zion, hard to the rim. Lost it on the way up. Another turnover for Z.
He's got to turn and move.
Fox, good bounce pass.
He's got to turn and move.
Murray for 3. Yep, right corner.
You can't get your defense balanced in transition if one of your guys is in the backcourt.
They're 9 of 23 now from distance. Pels up 74-68. Williamson shovels to McCollum. Crosses over Ellis twice. Drives. Floats it up from the nail. My goodness.
Wow.
Right hand, 15-foot floater, nothing but net.
That was not a wise, great shot, but that's just a shot maker.
Now Fox for 3, front iron, and that's a push-off, loose ball foul on JV. So Sabonis starting to establish himself. Look, he's the best rebounder in the league. That's 13 a game. And he's starting to pile them up here. And he had that 61-game double-double streak ended in OKC, not because of rebounds, because of points. He only got 8.
And he missed like 3 free throws. So that's what cost him.
Oh, Murray throws up a prayer. No, taken away from Sabonis. And now Zion up the floor. Zion had a steam. Blocking foul called on Keon Ellis. That's a way to stop a fast break. And again, I give Keon Ellis a red badge of courage right there.
Look, he's got tread marks on him. I mean, he jumps in front of Zion Williamson. That's a truck going downhill.
So first foul on Ellis, second team of the third quarter. Pels up 76-68, 7:10 to go third quarter. Herb, right angle, 3 is short. Herb's really struggled about last month shooting threes. Fox will go into the lane, throw it out to Barnes. Murphy on the switch. Barnes around Sabonis. Bounce feed back to Domas. That's a truck. Herb will blocking foul and 1 Sabonis. I thought Herb was going to take that charge. Instead, they call a blocking foul. I'd like to check his feet. Thought he was outside the arc.
Yeah, I think Sabonis slid to the side so Herb couldn't get a good angle for the charge. And that's the block.
So again, you were this close to really starting to establish yourself yet again. And in a blink, Sacramento is right back in it. Down 6, timeout on the floor. 6:55 left in the third. New Orleans 76, Sacramento 70 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here we go. Tyler from Dude Perfect here. Big news. We just dropped our very own Dude Perfect smoothie with Smoothie King.
We is strong. It's my recipe.
Technically, we all came up with it, Kobe.
I mean, you put a potato in yours.
I was experimenting.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Guys, this is fruit smoothie perfection. I even heard it recently quoted that it was food perfect.
Yeah, I was the one that said that.
Oh, that was funny. It was punny.
Thank you. Anyways, get the Dude Perfect smoothie only at Smoothie King.
My smoothie.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smell that? Of course you don't, because this is a radio ad. Zatarant's flavors are so bold, you don't even have to see the smoky paprika, savory garlic, or zesty bell peppers to be able to taste our delicious jambalaya, or any of our other bold, craveable offerings. Zatarant's. Bold like that.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solution specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Let's go, Pels. You're listening to the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action. Here's Todd Graffanini.
Hey, the Saints have partnered with Seaside Events for the ultimate fan experience during the Saints Legends Fan Cruise. The all-inclusive 7-night Saints Legends Fan Cruise sets sail on April 6th through the 13th, 2025. Get up close and personal with Saints legends such as Ricky Jackson, Fred McAfee, Tyrone Hughes, Pat Swilling, and 14 more iconic legends. Enjoy meals together, grab autographs, attend Chalk Talks in Paradise. Visit NewOrleansSaints.com today for more info. JD, I'd like to go on that cruise, but that's the end of the basketball season. We're not going to be there.
Yeah, I'd like to be occupied with the Pels playing games.
All right, 76-70 New Orleans. Again, Pels have not trailed in this game at a 23-point first quarter lead where they were booing their own here. It's the second time we've heard boo birds in this building this season. But this is very much a ball game now with 6:55 left in the third and a 6-point lead. I never got a clear look on that Herb Jones block. Sabonis' lefty free throw is rim glass good. So Domas now 12 points, 9 rebounds, at 13 points, 9 rebounds. He'll get that double-double with his next board. Likewise, fellow Lithuanian Jonas Valanciunas.
They've really extended defensively.
Jonas and Sabonis going at it. Jonas spins left, now back right-hand floater. Too strong. Rebound Fox. Jonas is missing those shots also. Fox hook pass to Barnes, wide open. He'll drive through everybody, reverse it in with the left hand. That is so easy.
Yeah, he got around Sabonis, and there was nothing left as a last line of defense.
So it is down to a 3-point lead. Zion, they're backing off of him. Let's see if he pulls up. Bounce feed to Jones, back to Z, right block. Backing down Sabonis, lost it on the way up. Reach in Domas, free throws coming up for Williamson.
Yeah, he takes the rake across the wrist as he's backing down against the larger, taller defender anyway. And Sabonis
is second.
And that Fox who reaches in.
Oh,
fouled him.
No, they gave it to Sabonis. I don't see any type as Williamson's free throw is good. I don't see Zion favoring that wrist at all.
No, I don't think so. Probably just a scare. Yeah. Hopefully just a scare.
But again, he's not wearing any type of tape. Now he's got that left middle finger tape. Second free throw is good. 78-73. Pelicans by 5. We got a long way to go here in Sacktown. 6:06 left third quarter, Fox, Barnes, Ellis, Sabonis, Murray. Starting 5.
Earth's got to be careful. That's his 4th foul. Wow. Before I could get it out.
It's almost like we speak it into existence sometimes.
He's guarding De'Aaron Fox, baseline to baseline. And it's hard enough to guard him at all, but when you put yourself in a precarious position, you pick up a cheap foul, as he just did.
And again, Mike Brown is really going into the bag of tricks here. We're seeing some of these guys come off the bench that did not even sniff the game against Oklahoma City. One of those is Chris Forte.
Went to the bench in the first quarter, and those guys helped him come back.
Reaching Alvarado.
Yeah. Is that going to be a shooting foul?
We're over the limit anyway. Yeah. Doesn't matter. So we're out of fouls, folks.
We got a lot of time in the quarter.
Yes, we do. 5:53 left in the third. By the way, they're 10 of 11. We're 11 of 13, so no real difference there. Free throw good. This is not a good free throw shooting team. As a matter of fact, it's worse than the lead, but not tonight. It's 74% as a team. I think my head would have exploded. Yeah, there it is. Back of the baseball card, but then Murray gets the rebound. That doesn't help. Murray jumps it out to Mitchell, baseline, and then a reverse layup by Harrison Barnes, and that is literal worst-case scenario.
Yeah.
You give up a 3-point play because you can't rebound a missed free throw. Now a foul the other way. They're starting to call it tight.
Yeah, that's Barnes grabbing Trey Murphy.
By the way, that was the loudest this building has been, so they are in full throat here at Golden One Center. As that foul was on Keegan Murray, his second, 14.
Keegan Murray on the shelf.
Trey Murphy. Get it to Williamson. Zion pulls up from the free throw line.
The Mitty. We saw him working on this shot today in shoot around.
I mean, right at the nail.
And Zion's got 11 in the quarter.
80-76, 17 overall for Z. Now Mitchell around Sabonis. Whip it left corner. Barnes for three. They're around and out. And boy, Jonas just picked up his double-double with a one-hand rebound. His 33rd double-double of the year. Zion hard to the rack, left baseline. Triple teamed and fouled.
But once he turns the corner and the defense has to rotate over to help, he's going to draw fouls because he's going to force the contact as he did there. Once he beat Murray, then Sabonis was just in a bad position to defend him.
So Sabonis got the foul going up because Murray blocked the shot clean, but the foul was committed prior to that. So Williamson back to the line.
But when you think about it, I mean, once he turns the corner, makes the first foul shot, who wants to stand and take a charge from him?
Well, Keon Ellis tried.
Yeah, well, you saw what happened to him. And if I'm watching him, I'm thinking, you know what? What happened to him, I don't want to happen to me.
Well, thought it was going to happen tonight, and it is. Cody Zeller has come off the bench, coming in for Jonas Valanciunas. These are not mop-up minutes for Cody. These are meaningful as Williamson knocks them both down. So no Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, no Najee Marshall here first off the bench in the third.
Yeah, Cody got in the last 2 minutes against Portland.
Yeah, 82-76. Mitchell underneath the hoop, right block. Throw it out long, three-ball Duarte. Brick City. Rebound Cody Zeller. Instant dividends.
If one thing is going to happen, he's going to rebound.
Rebound and set screens. Williamson spins left, drives in, and again, setting the screen was Cody Zeller.
He kept Sabonis away, just laid his body on him and kept him out of the lane.
He's already done enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what he's on the floor to do. Now Duarte powers in, spins right, nobody home. Kick it out long, Mitchell. He spins left, and now around the perimeter to Barnes. Barnes, boy, what a cheap foul that was. And that's a reach in on Dyson, I believe. So it's 84-76. Williamson is on a heater. He's got 8 straight points and 15 in the third, 21 overall. And remember, we thought he was hurt.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And right now he's doing exactly what he's got to do.
Free throw Harrison Barnes is good.
I mean, this is the game. If it's game 15, maybe you sit him the rest of the game. But we're so deep into the season, and the Pels trying to hold on to that 6th spot. Harrison Barnes makes the second. That Z's pretty much got to play. If he can play, he's got to go.
84-78. We've got 4 minutes left in the third. Again, we got a long way to go. Williamson found Trey Murphy. Murphy shovels to Zeller, back to Z. Z, one-on-one with Sabonis. Takes it right at him. Hangs in the air. Missed the floater, though. Off the window. Rebound Mitchell. Mitchell to Sabonis. He carried it. They didn't call it back to Mitchell. Extra pass Barnes. Crosses over into the paint. Threw it out long. Duarte. Right angle free. Back iron. Rebound tipped off of Sabonis.
Yeah, off Sabonis. Man, that's a pretty good ball movement. They got the wide open shot that they were looking for.
So Duarte's coming in the game. Boy, that might have been off of Jose. Duarte's coming in the game and missed 2 threes. They're 9 of 27. Trey has it just easily taken away by Fox, who's going to run the break. Oh, and blocked from behind by Williamson. Taken by Murphy. Throws it up the floor to Jose. Stop, pop, right corner, 3. What a sequence that was.
What in the world was that? Jose had no business taking that shot in front of the Pels bench off the fast break. He's the only guy down the court.
But it started with the Williamson block. Barnes left corner 3, of course. And Zion just made an expression exactly like I just said it. Can you believe that?
That was an exasperation. Like, you know what? After all that work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get nothing out of it. You're basically just traded possessions. Now Zion in hard, powers in right in front of Barnes' grill and lays it in with a left hand.
Well, we've seen that's an offensive foul.
It's got to be. Great call. As the Aaron Fox.
And a technical foul. Yeah.
Yep.
And he might get tossed because
throw him out.
He said a naughty word.
Come on, Zach. Woo.
I don't think he tossed him, but he said a bad word.
I thought Zach Zarba did 2 tees. Now, Fox just put his left shoulder in Dyson's right shoulder.
Well, he throws the ball at the official.
Did they say second technical foul? I could not hear. All right, we're going to sort this out.
I don't see.
They might have thrown.
I don't see him leaving.
Okay. All right, we'll take a timeout and assess this. 89-81 New Orleans, 2:35 left third quarter. We're back. We'll give you an explanation after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The greatest guitarist is Eddie Van Halen.
What about Prince?
You have to include Slash and Jimmy Page.
B.B. King and Bonnie Raitt.
The Edge changed everything.
The debate continues with rebellious riffs and 6-string solos on the SiriusXM Guitar Greats channel. All hail International Guitar Month. SiriusXM Guitar Greats on Channel 107 and year-round on the SiriusXM app. Get closer to everything that moves you, wherever you are.
The biggest names in the NBA all stop by the starting lineup.
The legend, Hannah Storm.
By the way, I'm super excited to be on your show. I listen to you guys all the time.
So be honest. You think Frank on this show is exactly how he is in real life? Because a lot of people ask me that question.
Yes.
And I tell them that. I say that's exactly how he is. It's not a bit.
Hear more great guests on the starting lineup every weekday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
This is PGA Tour Pro Smiley Kaufman, and I'm happy to announce that you can now hear me on Sports Grid Radio. Just in time for the Masters, I'm bringing my show, The Smiley Show, to Channel 159, where I'll catch up with other golfers, athletes, and celebrities.
John Rahm becomes the 4th Spaniard to win at Augusta.
Join me every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. in the East on Sports Grid Radio.
energy, blast a loud bang, and the impact of SiriusXM Octane.
Immerse yourself in a community of hard rock extremists.
World premieres,
Live performances,
and artist takeovers.
A giant thank you to the entire Octane community for keeping rock alive.
Turn up new hard rock.
Turn up Octane.
Free throws. Well, I don't know about you, partner, but it's got to be a first because there's never been an in-season tournament. This has got to be the first time in the history of the NBA that a team has beaten another team. Well, maybe in the old school days in the top six, but in the modern day NBA, you're beating a team 5 times in the regular season.
Yeah. I mean, the law of averages just doesn't allow that. It just doesn't. In the same season, maybe spread out over 2 or 3 seasons, but in the same season, that generally just does not happen. It's hard to sweep a team.
And 3 times in this building, and you know the tradition is light the beam. When they win, they shoot this purple beam out into the heavens as Murphy misses the free throw. After a win, they started that last year as the bench is now empty. But no beam has been lit when the New Orleans Pelicans have come into town this year. As a matter of fact, the only beam they're going to see is Jim as they wash down their sorrows here in Sacramento after this one's over.
Look, these folks are just, the folks who are still here, just hanging on to see if Trey will miss his second free throw so they can get the crumble cookies.
Yeah, first time in the modern era that a team has won all 5 games in a season series. And JD, destiny still in the New Orleans Pelicans' hands.
Just win, baby. Win your games.
And now Jose with a GTA steal, but can't get it to stay in bounds. Again, a host of changes, but there's 32 seconds left.
You win your games and everything else will fall into place, but you got to win your games.
All right, Colby Jones. Kick it out. Vazenkov, fly by Herb. 3 ball on the line. No. Rebound GTA. Walk it across. Let's get on the bus and head to the city by the bay. The Pelicans are going to sweep the Kings and assure themselves no worse than 7th in the Western Conference. But that ain't the goal, folks. Top 6 still in our sights as the final horn sounds. Your score. The New Orleans Pelicans 135, the Sacramento Kings 123. The hunt for 50 wins is still alive, John DeShazier. 3 in a row on this road trip. 2 games left in the regular season, and the Pelicans are now 48-32.
And 27-14 away from the Smoothie King Center. Team has just been fantastic on the road, and they have done the job again tonight to take this game and to remain in 6th place.
Our walk-off interview presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam, find your wins. The masked man, Cody Zeller. I had to get you on. What an outstanding effort by this team. You sweep the Kings, but first of all, as far as you, just being able to make a contribution as a professional, not having to get ready by always staying ready. That's a tribute to you, sir. Congratulations on this team W.
First of all, I appreciate you getting me on. We're getting late in the season. This is game 80, so I'm glad we finally made this happen. Just a huge run. I mean, this is what you play all season for, to play meaningful games here in April, and tough environment, important game for us, and just glad that we come out with a win.
Look, Cody, when you're playing a game like this, one run for one team, one run for the other, and you're continuing to have to answer, how important is it, I guess, to maintain your composure because you know they're going to keep coming?
Yeah, I mean, they play well here at home. They needed this win just as bad as we did. So we knew it was going to be a game of runs. They got a lot of talented players. So we just glad that we came out on top.
And you guys play a game where you make 22 threes, Cody. Can this team be beat when it makes 22 threes? Because it hadn't been that way this season.
Yeah, I heard the numbers. It's over 17. We've I don't know if we've lost all year. So we've really been focusing on shooting more threes. And I think it's a recipe for success moving forward.
How good does it feel to be 3-0 on this road trip? You only got one more. You obviously have to play it tomorrow night, but so far, so good. You're clean in terms of being on the road for this trip.
Yeah, we got one more, another tough game tomorrow. Every game's important. Like I said, it's just fun to be playing meaningful games this time of year.
Well, Cody, again, I had to get you on. Look, we know what you're doing up here. And we said when you came on the floor, because it was obvious Larry Nance was not going to play tonight, and said Cody Zeller's going to get some time. You know what he's going to do? He's going to rebound. He's going to set screens. He's going to get a couple of assists. And you got your 2 points on the dunk, and you did everything in about 3 minutes. So you made me look good, my man.
I'm trying to do my job. I appreciate it.
All right. We'll see you on the bus.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Cody Zeller. JD. Again, that is a complete and utter professional.
Well,
right there.
and you've said that, and you said the last couple of games because it's been applicable. Jonas Valanciunas, who only plays 4 minutes in Phoenix, then he comes to Portland and gives you a great game. Professionalism. Cody Zeller, who hadn't played meaningful minutes in quite some time, comes and gives you a professional effort. You've got guys who have bought into what the Pelicans are doing. And as Cody said, you're playing meaningful games, so you can't afford to slip mentally or physically and continue to play these meaningful games and rack them up.
Well, JD, I don't know how we can have much more fun than we've had on this road trip, but I tell you what, if things shake out the way that they could tomorrow, and by the way, go Sacramento Kings. I will throw that out there because the Phoenix Suns come here tomorrow night. And if the Pelicans can complete the sweep of this road trip tomorrow in San Francisco against the Golden State Warriors, we'll see how they're doing in Portland right now. Remember, they'll be on the second of a back-to-back. But if the Pels win tomorrow and Phoenix loses, we clinch top 6.
And think about it. It felt like the apocalypse. It felt like the world was caving in. The Pels lost 4
at the homestand.
On the homestand, lost 4. The last 4 games at the homestand, lost them all. And you were wondering where it was going to come from, how this team was going to collect itself, how it was going to recompose. And this is the answer. 3 straight wins on the road to get to climb up to the 6th seed and now to remain in the 6th seed.
You know, I was just thinking about while you were talking right there about Zion and, going back in the locker room. What is the message that you deliver to your teammates?
I'm here.
Knowing
I'm here for you.
Not only did he come back out, he played the entire third quarter.
That message is I'm here. I'm in 10 toes down. We're going to do this together. I'm not going to leave you hanging. If I can play, I'll play. Let's go get them, because that's exactly what you're looking for from your leader. And those are the things that make you a leader. It isn't what you say. It's what you do. You can talk all you want to about wanting to play meaningful games and feeling pretty good about playing in pressure, but you got to go out there and do it. And so he's showing his teammates, hey, I'm with you guys. I'm not going to leave you hanging. If at all I can go, I'm going to go.
Again, you got to do it yourself, but that could be one of the most fun plane rides back home on Saturday if things shake out tomorrow night. But again, it doesn't matter if you don't take care of your own business. What's there left? You got the Golden State Warriors in San Francisco with everything on the line. How much fun is that?
Yeah, you just got to play ball. Because you know what the stakes are for yourself, and you know what the stakes are for Golden State. But look, you're playing and you're in a groove, and you want to maintain that groove. This is when you want to be ascending, and the Pels are heading in the right direction at the end of the season. This is the momentum you want to take into the postseason.
All right, game time tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock Central, back home. I know everybody's going to be staying up late with us. Gus Kattengell, Aaron Summers will have your pregame for you at 8:30 tomorrow. Tune in and let's get this thing done. JD, we'll see you in just a little bit. John DeShazer, outstanding as always. Our producer engineer on site, Mr. RJ DeSanto. Scott Marsh was our statistician.